Good evening, I'm Shannon Baker.
And I am Corey Lang. Today is Friday, October 13th, and this is Put Me in Coach. This week's episode features Thiel football.
We'll see how our Tomcats recovered from a tough loss last week and prepared during their bye week for the upcoming matchup against Case Western Spartans.
Last Monday, Thiel suffered a tough loss to the Washington and Jefferson Presidents, currently ranked 16th in Division III. W&J opened with 21 unanswered points in the first quarter.
The Tomcats got on the board with a field goal by kicker Chris Rosales to cap the 63-yard drive. Nick Barca led the Tomcats with 62 yards on the ground, and quarterback Ronald Brown completed 6 passes for 48 yards.
TCTV's Quinn Ursprung caught up with Thiel's head coach Dan Bloom to discuss how they're preparing for tomorrow's game with Case Western Reserve.
Now, Coach Bloom, coming off a tough loss against W&J and going straight into a bye week, how did you guys prepare this week for the upcoming homecoming game against Case Western?
Yeah, we took the extra time to go back and work on some things that we've seen throughout the season where we needed to improve, and then we took the few extra practices to get some case work in and kind of start looking at them a week earlier than we normally would. And then we put together a good week of practice this week with the focus on Case Western.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, Quinn. Sounds like we are well prepared for Saturday. When we return, a preview of what the team has done to prepare for the 2017 homecoming matchup against Case Western.
The Thiel Tomcats will face the Case Western Reserve Spartans Saturday during homecoming. The Spartans are 5-0 on the season and have outscored their opponents 200-62.
The Spartans led the series with the Tomcats 9-8, winning the last 5 in a row, including a 48-21 victory in 2016.
Reporter Quinn Ursprung spoke with captains Jake Elk and Ryan Rolland about preparations for the game.
Defensively, we are going to try to stop the pass as much as we can. They're really efficient at passing the ball, and we want to make them run as much as we can. Also, a big thing the last 2 weeks of practice was our tempo. They're very fast-moving and fast-paced, so if we can get them to slow down the ball and get them to run it, we'll be good.
How about offensively?
Offensively, with the extra time we had last week, we really try to emphasize running the ball hard. We're on first team, so we have Barker run the ball hard. We got to stay on our blocks, and then we have to rely on the pass. We got to make sure we come up with big plays. So catching the ball, making good throws, and just eliminate mistakes to have the best chance to beat Case.
Awesome. Back to you, Corey and Shannon.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Put Me in Coach. Next week, we feature the women's volleyball team. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Thiel TCTV. I am Shannon Baker.
And I'm Corey Lang. See you at the game and have a fantastic homecoming weekend.
Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like, here comes the,